Right now on Capitol Hill, lawmakers are debating the SAVE Act. Looking live here, Republicans are pushing for the Voter ID Act that would lead to a large share of new voters being required to show proof of citizenship like a passport or birth certificate when registering to vote. NewsNation's Hannah Brandt is live for us in our nation's capital with the very latest. And Hannah, what more can you tell us? What's happening right now?
Well, Anna, it's pretty rare for lawmakers to be here in Washington over the weekend, but they're here, as you said, debating the SAVE Act. This is all part of the Republican push to advance a bill that President Trump has called his top priority. Now, today, just a short while ago, senators voted down an amendment to try and add a provision to that bill on transgender people to ban people born male from playing in women's sports and to ban transgender surgeries on minors. But debate on this bill is expected to be about way more than just those amendments, and it will last potentially several more days. Remember, this legislation, the crux of it really would be about requiring people to show proof of citizenship to register to vote. Things like you said, like a passport or a birth certificate, some of which many people don't have access to. And then it would require people to show their IDs to cast their ballots. And fighting over the legislation has been pretty fierce. Republicans say this is common sense. This is a must to secure elections and to keep people who aren't citizens from voting. But Democrats argue it's already illegal for non-citizens to vote, and they say this measure would really only suppress legitimate voting. Take a listen to either side.
It should not be controversial. It is already federal law that requires only citizens vote in the United States. We trust that they sign up as only citizens, but we're not verifying, except in a few states. This is not complicated. This is simple and straightforward. It's not even controversial, except in Washington, D.C.
It is designed to make it harder for citizens to vote. Do not listen to the Republican talking points about voter ID. That's a ruse. Underneath the surface, the SAVE Act is a voter purge bill.
Part of the reason we're seeing such an intense focus on this in this weekend session is because President Trump has been demanding that the Senate pass this SAVE Act. He said in a post on his Truth Social on Friday, there is nothing that is more important for the USA. But at this point, the legislation just does not seem to have the votes to pass in the Senate because it doesn't have enough Democratic support to do so. We are expecting a final vote on this legislation to happen sometime next week. A source tells us it could be Wednesday, Anna.
Yep, and earlier they voted on the amendment to ban men and women's sports, and that did not pass either. Thank you so much. NewsNation's Hannah Brandt live for us outside the White House. Appreciate it.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.